Okay, welcome to today's ICT lesson. We are going to be looking at skill 1, which is adding, changing and moving text. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the cursor, add text, delete text, select a word or a sentence, and be able to move that word or sentence as well. Okay, so let's have a look at Microsoft Word. Now, the cursor, as you can see something flashing here, this is the cursor. Wherever the cursor is, when you start typing, it will appear at the cursor. Okay. Now, the next part we're going to have is add text. So you can use the keyboard to add your text. The space bar will add the space. Now, to delete the text, we use the backspace. Okay. So to delete, if we type in the word, there's a backspace just above the enter. If you tap it, it will delete the letters one by one, like so. Okay. Next, we're going to learn how to select a word or a sentence. So I'm going to type in a sentence here. Okay, so the sentence is, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Now, if I want to double click on a word, with the mouse, you'll see it will select the word. If I want to select the sentence, I will click and hold the mouse button like so. I can highlight the whole sentence. Okay, so to select a word, we double click, click twice, and then if we hold the mouse button down, we can move that word. Okay, so that we can say, the quick fox jumps over the lazy brown dog. Can you see that we move the word like so? Okay, so just a quick recap. So this is the cursor. It's flashing. We can see where the text will begin, or where we start typing. If we start in here, the quick fox readily jumps over the lazy brown dog. And if we want to delete it, we hit the backspace button and we can delete them letter by letter. Okay, for today's activity, we're going to complete the task in the exercise book. But before we do that, I need to show you how to copy the files over so that you can start with the activities. Now, when you turn on your computer, you'll see a screen that looks similar to this. What I want you to do is to move your mouse over to the folder icon, File Explorer, and click the button. When you click the button, I want you then to move the mouse and find something that says Google Drive. When you find Google Drive, I want you to click on it once, and you will see on the right hand side there will be a load of folders that appear. Now, one of the folders will be called primary 5 files. Now we can find it here. When you right click this folder, we have an option to copy the file. So we right click the folder, and then it brings up a list, and then we're going to left click copy. Now what's that done is it's made a copy and it's ready to paste that copy into our own files. Now last week you created your own file, so we're going to find the file that you created last week. To do that, we click on Documents on the left hand side, and then you will find a folder which you created, which was called P5 your name. When you find the folder with your name, you double click and then you right click inside this empty box and then click on Paste. And then you will see the primary 5 files appear here. Once you've pasted them and they appear, we're going to double click, and then we're going to double click on the exploring document source files, and we are going to be opening today's activity. And today's activity is holiday memories. So we double click on holiday memories and click on enable editing. You will be left with this view here, and what you're going to do is turn to your books on page 9 and work through activities 1.1 to 1.4.